Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, your host Ram here, welcoming you to your regular edition of the Cricket Happening show. In this edition of this Cricket Happening show, I'm going to talk about the Friends Live T20 competition which is happening in England. The quarterfinal place was decided in a match between Lancashire and Warwickshire. Now Lancashire, what they did is, the other day we saw how they actually defended a low total and actually had Northamptonshire. I mean, they actually had a low score, but still they managed to win the match, and that is what precisely that they did over here at Old Trafford in Manchester by actually beating Warwickshire, by actually putting up a low score, and not only doing that, in the process, they actually have got a quarterfinal spot in the Friends Live T20. Well, they definitely deserve to be, because they have been putting up low scores, but they have been rolling out the opposition for much less than what they scored. So that is something which really speaks volumes of this Lancashire team. Well, let's look at how the Lancashire inning shaped up there. Lancashire was the one who actually took first strike. They were the ones actually who won the toss and chose to bat. They had the opener Moore playing very well, contributing very hard hitting 76 of 58 deliveries, 6 fours and 1 6. Contributions coming from the other opener Smith too, 26 of 22 balls, 3 4. So only the openers were the ones who really played well, and the one drop batsman Croft actually made 17 of 18 balls with 1 4. But other than that, if you see, there is a telephone number. Brown for 7, Maroof was out for 2, Cross made 1, Sajid Mahmood 3, Proctor not, and Parry was not out on 1. No, and that's it. And 139 for 8. Now, always looked a score which was easy to attain. Of the 139, the main credit goes to the bowlers from the Warwickshire. The Warwickshire, well, Jitan Patel 4 overs no made and none for 27. Chris Wokes had bowled well, 4 overs 227. 1 over for 13 for Ricky Clark. Piolet 4 overs none for 27. Both are the South African spinner, 4 overs 2 for 19. Darren Maddy bowled 2 overs 2 for 16, and Barker bowled 1 over 1 for 6. Is a left-arm pace bowler. Now Warwickshire chasing a target of 140. What was really good to see is the bowling, the tight bowling that the Lancastrian bowlers did. Like Fares Maroof, 4 overs no made and 1 for 25. Sajid Mahmood, 4 overs no made and 1 for 28. Junaid Khan, 4 overs for 23. Paddy bowled 4 overs 1 for 24. Gary Keady 1 for 22 is a spinner. Now what is very important and very good to see here is the bowlers were the ones who really came to the party there, and not only took the wickets, also restricted the Warwickshire innings. Even though the Warwickshire actually played the innings full 20 overs, they were still restricted to 127. So that is some great bowling. They won by, in the end, the victory margin was just 12 runs. But I thought the Lancashire bowling was absolutely superb, with Maroof, Sajid Mahmood, Parry, Keady, Junaid Khan, everybody contributing and bowling superbly. In fact, for them, the Ireland batsman Porterfield as an opener contributed a very good 63 of 64 balls with 5 fours. And after that, there was not much momentum, and as I said, the bowlers restricted them. Vikram Chopra made 17 of 17 balls. Barker made 23 of 20 balls with 3 fours. Troughton was not out on 11. Ricky Clark was out for 5. Chris Wokes was not. I mean, that was something to restrict them to 127. And if one could have understood that if a lot of wickets would have been lost, but one couldn't really understand. They were 127 for 4. With the wickets in hand, probably you had every chance. But so that definitely the credit goes, and it is very sad to see Warwickshire, like the Darren Maddy, who is a very good hitter of the ball, was staying behind, and he never got strike. Probably Darren Maddy is a very good hitter of the ball, and he could have come in and thrashed a few, and this 12 runs would have not been looking like a big one, and probably Lancashire would have been stopped in their tracks too of getting a quarterfinal spot. But well, credit to the Warwickshire bowlers for putting up a great show there. Keep it up, Lancashire, and Lancashire for actually getting on to the quarterfinals. The Lancastrian bowlers, sorry about that. And now I'm going to talk about the next match, which is between Gloucestershire Gloucestershire and Middlesex, which was played at the county ground in Bristol. So it is the home ground for the Gloucestershire team. Bristol. Gloucestershire, well, they batted first, made 165 for 4. They actually won this match by 25 runs. Gloucestershire innings 165 for 4 of 20 overs. The batsman played there was Taylor, who made 51 of 35 balls with 7 fours and 1 6. Cockbain contributed 28 of 32 balls with 3 fours. Kevin O'Brien, the Ireland world record holder in World Cup as far as centuries are concerned, the fastest century in World Cups. Kevin O'Brien was not out on 58. He tasked the bowling, 29 deliveries, 7 fours and 3 sixes, and Taylor was not out on 2. So 165 the bowling, well, because Kevin O'Brien went after the bowlers. McLaren 1 for 31, none for 34 for Murtagh. Dalrymple none for 17, 141 for Crook. Stephen Finn bowled 4 overs, 1 for 18. He was the most economical there. As far as Middlesex were concerned, Middlesex actually couldn't actually usurp the score of 165 made by Gloucestershire, and they lost the match. They were 140 for 7 at the end of 20 overs. Dalrymple at the top of the order was the highest with 36 of 34 balls, 2 fours and 1 6. Mallon contributed 32 of 21 balls with 4 fours, 15 from Simpson, and Smith made 13. So there was not much of a real go there as far as Middlesex were concerned. 140 for 7. The bowling 1 for 10 for Williamson, Saxelby 2 for 23, none for 24 for Muthaiya Muralidharan, none for 23 for Fuller, Taylor 2 for 33, and Young 2 for 25. So Middlesex actually losing the match to Gloucestershire, who won the match by 25 runs. And well, the player of the match went to C.G. Taylor for his knock there. He made 51 at the top of the order. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I don't have anything. Let me see whether I have anything else to share. So I just want to talk about the Friends Live T20 tournament. Other than that, Daryl Harper, the former Australian umpire who actually removed himself off from the third and final test, which was played in Dominica, has actually said that well, he has said that probably Dhoni needs to be punished. And now I wouldn't know why, but that's what his statement is. Daryl Harper, the controversial Australian umpire, Daryl Harper, and Tendulkar, as you know, in the England tour is going to start from 21st, and Sachin Tendulkar has said that he's not so thinking about his 100th ton, but well, the world will be thinking about it. The cricket fans, friends and subscribers all over the world would be really rooting for Sachin Tendulkar to actually get his 100th century in his international career, and that too at the first test match between India and England, which will be played at the Mecca of English cricket, and that will be the Lord's cricket ground. And what a moment it will be if Sachin Tendulkar could score a century in that first test match between India and England, which always, as you know, this test series promises to be a real, I would say, a real tussle between two well-contested teams. Well, that's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for now. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.